Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Internet. We're back with Darrowan. This time,
You said we
it's
needed
personal.
Oh.
Oh, we gotta adjust the camera?
I think so. We'll see. I'm sitting down here. Yeah, I'm mostly off screen. We just need to tilt.
Oh.
Yeah, that looks good.
Okay.
Yep, we're solid.
Anyway, so, yeah. I hope y'all had a good 4th of July.
Yeet.
I know I did, apparently. Can't remember it.
Some of us do.
I'm kidding. I remember most of it. But yeah, this is kind of a wrap-up episode and to see where we're going moving forward with this campaign. But last we left off, y'all had defeated, more like yeeted and deleted, Baron Mort von Wimbley.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As he was trying to turn into some sort of diseased dragon thing. And you just were like, no, you don't get to do that.
It was a poor decision on his part.
You're like, don't do that. No.
Just do not.
And Gionin the Ifriti, in exchange of his freedom, gave you one wish. And y'all decided to wish the town to undo what Mort did to the children in the town.
Mm-hmm.
And after a big celebration, some gifts were given. The tombs called you back.
Yes.
As y'all somehow exploded the pylon, and Rika and her entourage got flinged to the side. And we see y'all all here. You are now back to yourself, Wren. In the middle of this disheveled tomb, a broken pylon, and a bunch of these iron feathers just sprawled out, knocked out.
I believe we were in the process of either finishing the kill on some of them, tying some of them up for questioning.
Definitely killing Rika.
Yeah.
But we were talking about how if we killed her, we only got 5 questions. If we just tie her up, we get more questions, and then we could kill her and get 5 more.
That is exactly what we were talking about. Because I was all like, kill them, ask questions later. That's what we do here.
But we only get 5 if we do that.
And
Since she's the boss bitch, we might need more than 5 to get to the bottom of it.
so,
Just saying.
and you'll get to do that later, man.
Fucking Vernon sitting there.
Wait, wasn't this? Is this the Animagus?
No, this is not the Anti-Magus.
Okay, never mind then.
No, the
She's,
Anti-Magus, y'all figured out was deeper in the tombs.
Yeah.
Y'all can't get to him yet.
She's,
She was one of the 3 people that were in the entourage that took over the town. Let's go over that, because it has been a minute. There were there was an entourage from the Iron Feathers that took over New Hope and was trying to get into the tombs of Darrowan to ensure no awoken came out. But y'all ended up wiping out all of them. The only one that was left was Rika, which is part of one of the houses. I forget which house. I think she's part of House Gortias.
Yeah, Gortias.
Mm-hmm.
And
If anybody needs to get up, be quiet. Baby has finally fallen asleep.
okay.
Okay.
So, but yeah,
Torvak is the anti-magus you were asking about, and he's deeper in trying to find this tome of life and lineage,
Right.
which supposedly keeps track of all lives that have ever been lived.
And then it is supposedly kind of sort of like a reverse Death Note question mark that can alter history and stuff like that.
Uncertain for sure.
Right.
I think the theory was if you're erased out of the book, you cease to exist.
Right. Pretty much so. Reverse Death Note. Almost.
it's more powerful than Death Note
Oh,
because
yeah.
it actually just erases you from.
Existence into
Yeah.
reality.
Yeah,
Like,
It's like you
it's
were
a
never
wonderful
born.
life shoot.
It just deletes you completely.
yeah. You delete it from the code. But yeah, so that's where y'all are. Y'all are tying up all of these guys. You're in this tomb. And as you're doing that, everyone give me your perception check.
Okay.
Okay.
That's how that
Is that what you got?
Yes. I rolled a
Cool.
I
What'd you
love
get?
that dice.
7.
Also
This
7.
No, I like his. It says fuck.
No.
I got a 15.
8.
We're all dumb as shit. I got a 7.
Y'all are preoccupied doing that, and
I'm like, whoa, I'm real again.
got a 4. I'm trying to relearn how to do a bowline.
Dang.
Not,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
she's like,
and as you're doing that,
Dang, a 15 didn't do nothing, guys.
you're just sitting there, and from behind you hear, "Well, dang, how'd y'all got them all dead now?"
Is this the
This is Lavandra.
Oh yeah.
Dang old
yeah.
God.
It's like
Is that you?
she pops up right next to you.
Oh god.
right next to me.
Yeah.
Look at you. Who's that?
Hey,
That
Oh,
is,
she's looking up at you.
Lavandra? Lavandra, I am going to have to ask you to not sneak up on me. Could
Oh,
have
man.
already chopped your head right off your neck.
All you know is that I do it naturally. I'm very
Truthfully, it was very scary.
must have been a big battle. Y'all been down here for days.
How
Dang,
many-
oh yeah, it was him over here, Reggie. Reggie done called down the heavens and smacked her right on the bum.
How many days?
About 3, I think. 2 or 3.
days.
We weren't able to get into the tombs because all this green lightning and everything was like surrounding it. But now, like, it just did this big pop, and I came running in.
Yeah. Yep.
Is
Yes.
the shield the force shield wall that was out there, is that still active or no?
No, actually, the crypt has actually rebuilt itself. Apparently, it does that.
Well, that's handy. Dude, calm down.
Yeah, that makes homeowner insurance kind of
Yeah.
moot.
Does.
That is the homeowner.
That's the term of Darrowan policy.
start patting around. I was like, did that? You still have some shrimp?
Yes, I should.
Okay. Material things traveled with us. Okay. Well,
We were in.
yes, I know we were, but
Reggie's brought for 3 days, right?
yes,
Reggiesburg, that's all.
No,
the
no,
way.
no.
We were dreaming. That
We
there was
were
No.
very dreaming.
Again, no.
Nope, we were there. Weird stuff.
Wow.
Anyway, somebody gonna help me strip the turkey of all the gizmos and gadgets, so when she wakes up, she does not like just batarang us.
So you see Lavandra just like flip out a knife. Certainly, I love
Not-
gadgets.
Not killing, apparently.
Yeah.
She starts like cutting the belts and the leathers to get all the gadgets off.
Right here, you see this? Shit.
She hits one and then she gets flung back. Ow!
Y'all are ridiculous. All of y'all.
I was like, all I hear is a cat. All I hear is a cat. Meow.
I'm thinking of her like getting shot off cartoon style, and all I hear is "ow."
It's exactly how it is. But then she just comes running back.
What?
Even when you know where she's at, she's really fucking sneaky.
Check your pockets. She might steal your shrimp.
I didn't have the shrimp. Keep the shrimp.
I have written down we had.
No, she's not even.
partners.
Okay, so what would y'all like to do? Y'all are
Tying up an Avon.
okay. So
You know
everyone
what?
is
I'm just gonna follow their lead, whatever they want to do.
String her up by her toes.
I string her up by her toes.
I am preparing to ritual cast identify on anything we need info on.
I'm preparing to ritual cast punch in the gut when the Avon doesn't want to talk.
okay. So y'all are y'all
That's
just waiting
war
for
crime
the
convention.
as you string it up by
Not
her
a war
toes,
crime if there is no war. It's just crime.
Are y'all just? Let's go ahead and say y'all get everything done. Y'all are just waiting for her to wake up.
I will go through the alchemist supplies that I have on
I'm
me,
gonna start a fire
and
underneath her.
I'm gonna pull out.
Whoa.
Like, I'm sure I got. There has to be something stinky in all
Not
the
underneath.
chemical.
All
But
her
close
stuff?
enough.
No, I have alchemist supplies.
Yeah, you got something stinky.
I'm just gonna.
You would have like salt.
You're smelling
salt.
salter.
Just morning sunshine.
Wait. Oh, you're awake. Lighting a fire.
Oh, get some kindling. Here you go. Oh, we're gonna
Thank
have
you.
a turkey tonight.
I'm like a foot up.
I'm sorry, that
Fire
was kind of
here.
racist.
I was
He's
gonna say
upside
that,
down
that
there.
feels a little bit.
I don't eat sentient people.
And
I
she's like,
wasn't either gonna.
We cannot
I'm
do
just gonna
that.
punch her in the stomach.
You know what?
How high up
Wait,
is she
wait,
been
wait.
hung?
She makes a good point. She makes a good point. The person that's been trying to kill us and send us back to the grave this entire time, we have taken the time to tie up, string up, upside down, beside a fire to interrogate. But she said, "Let her go."
I'm gonna start spinning.
Maybe we should let her go. Oh my god, that is a. You know what? You know what? No, since she's already here.
I'm too autistic. He's being sarcastic, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Since she's already here, let's.
Wow.
You gotta stop because now the rope's twisted.
and
go
he
get away.
goes like this, and then
Let me go. Yeah, I don't think that's. Yeah, no.
Her toes are
she's
full.
actually like starting to pass out again.
Sit.
Dang.
You know she has an
It
aneurysm
starts spinning too.
before you question her. It's not gonna be good.
Still get 5 quests. Okay, I'm gonna let him go. I'm getting dizzy.
She's passed out.
You all are just having way too much fun with this. I'm beginning to regret everything.
I regret coming back from the grave.
We've got questions for you. You're going to answer them one way or the other. Make it easier on yourself to answer them quickly.
We're giving you an opportunity to tell us willingly because you're not getting out of this alive one way or the other.
Okay, give me an intimidation with advantage, since y'all are like, yeah, you're just gonna
Yeah,
die.
that Dusilla is just probably just up in the back, just staring down, helmet on, just having just a warhammer. Just
Roll here.
It's a
There it
charisma
is.
roll.
There it is. I was trying to find it. I can't read.
We know.
We learned last night neither of us can type, so
23.
23?
Yeah.
You can see her, even with all her feathers, you can tell her face goes white.
Ah.
She kind of just goes silent.
I'll take your silence as a yes, and I pluck a feather, like, right out of her neck, and then, like, take my knife and sharpen it, and then go over to down and dip it in the ink, because I need a pen.
power move.
Go ahead with your questions, and I'll write down the answers. I don't want to forget.
all I see is the Chamberlain from the Dark Crystal being hung upside down,
Yep.
spinning.
Yes.
More.
Is she a turkey? Does she have feathers on her neck?
I mean, she has, I mean, the often are bird-like. They're not like Aarakocra, though. They're
Oh,
not.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
They don't, like, they're more like,
So not one-to-one.
Like the Skeksis and
yeah, they're more like bird-like creatures, not so
Okay.
much bird people.
Well, if she has a feather, I'm going to pluck it.
Yeah. Oh, she has feathers. She
Well,
does
then
have
they got
feathers.
plucked.
They got plucked, and you got a new,
fancy
Quill.
quill.
you know.
What?
Obtained the
I
quill.
was just being a dick. Sorry.
It's okay.
To be fair, we are torturing someone right now.
We are questioning while they hang upside down near a fire.
It is called enhanced interrogation.
What were
Okay, Dick Cheney.
your exact orders when you came to this town?
Kill the filthy undead. Take over the town.
What makes you think we are undead?
I can smell it.
I'm too.
I'm gonna reach over and take Reggie's quill and jab it into my finger. I'm bleeding. I'm not undead. Here you go.
Now I need another.
This one back.
Okay.
Make a real fancy letter with that one since it'll be a different color for a
You
second.
came from the tombs, yes?
But I bleed. If I bleed, I am not undead.
Do you consider people who are resurrected undead?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So like, someone cast Revivify, they're undead. They have
So-
a very narrow picture of life.
How did you come by this ability to smell people who have been resurrected or who are undead?
The iron feathers hunt the undead.
But
That
how
didn't
did you
answer her
come by
question.
this ability? Was it given to you or were you trained in it? Because I cannot smell them except, the normal stink of body odor.
It's true. I smell like sandalwood. I had
It
a
does.
shower.
He does.
Same.
He needed one badly.
Antique.
Antique, yeah.
She got mahogany.
So,
We are trained.
okay. This training, what form does it take? Are you just thrown into a room in a graveyard and told sniff your way out? Like what are we talking about?
It's a complicated process. I don't think you would understand.
Try me.
She went to college. She'd know.
There's nuances in the life stream. If you tune your senses to it, you know who lived and who died.
So you're speaking of magic.
Not magic.
Sounds like magic to me.
Natural order. You just have to attune yourself to it.
Attune yourself to it like he's attuned
That's
to
a
a set
magic
of
word.
armor. That's a magic thing. You are speaking of magic. And yet you profess to hate all magic.
Well, you're just twisting my words.
I am merely repeating what
Go
you said.
ahead and kill me if you're going to just sit here and
No,
annoy
no,
me.
no, no. I'm
So, how long did you train to learn
You
to
can- you can-
attune this way?
My whole life, iron feathers are taught from a very young age.
So, who taught you? Was it Darvak?
No,
So, who taught you?
what am I again?
Name.
Tell us how the iron feathers were created.
You have to be in the family.
So it's
The family.
it's
And
a
Gortites.
clan.
It's all about family.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
You're fine.
the fast and the featherless. Oh. It's about family.
That was a good one.
It's about family.
It's about a murder of crows.
That was great.
In Diana,
Diana?
Gortites. Each house has their
So,
own abilities.
what house is Darvak?
He is the head of all houses. He is the iron feather. The
The.
Antimachus.
So, he is the boss's boss.
Yes,
And you let him go alone?
you can't tell him what to do.
So, you're just trusting that all your anti-magic will protect him in the heart of the tombs?
We've already weakened the tomb significantly.
How? We're here.
She looks over at the pylon.
Dang, well, that's a tremble.
Yes, but what is it? What is it meant to do?
You saw what it did.
The shield above the cemetery?
No, that's a different thing.
So what
This
does
is what I'm talking about. You don't know anything about our technology.
tell us before you die? So you can at least die with a clear conscience.
Could I make a history check to see that if basically before Drusilla's execution, then that they were spewing like villain monologuing about how like then that they may have stole some of the technology that the Palangar was running to try to create
Yeah,
their
give
own?
me a history. Kind of recall.
8.
You can't remember anything like that. Although what your demise was directly tied to the Whisperwind Academy as well. Although the Whisperwind Academy and the Commonwealth don't like each other either. So
It's just like real life. Everybody hates one another.
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay,
all different goals.
Everybody.
I tried. I wrote a 3.
Everybody loves
Going
their
dice,
name.
James.
Okay.
It's fine.
So
You won't be able to stop it anyway.
it's already dead.
We've already infiltrated the tombs on a mass scale. All over this area.
So brag a little more. Tell us how many squads. Tell us where they are.
I don't know.
If you're so sure that they can stop us, what better way than to elevate yourself posthumously than to send us straight to them for demise? If you can't kill us, maybe they could. Send us straight there. We'll see who is better.
You know, I think I'm at peace. Go ahead and do what you want.
And she's just gonna hang there.
Well,
Oh dang! Look at her. She's
I'm gonna
sorry.
put it back.
I'm just kidding.
Y'all are going tetherball with her right now.
I'm not doing anything.
My kids have gotten really into big city greens, and you're channeling cricket green right now, and it's bothering me. Oh dang! Look at her. Just
Yeah, but she no longer is willing to talk.
Oh,
Okay.
come on. I had a couple questions.
well, my thought process was that if you kept talking, it'd be a quick and easy death with a gun. Now I feel like it should be slow.
Okay, we don't have to do it slow. We need the answers.
Before anything happens, what is this?
What are you holding up?
Just a random bit that Lavandra took off of her.
Oh, that's my diabetes medication.
Oh, it's got self-inject.
It's very
And a
good.
2,000 gold price tag on insulin. What the hell?
Oh, we have single payer healthcare.
How many other iron feathers were
No.
here that we were
We
able
wanted
to
that to be
8.
long and slow. Now we just ignore.
eight that are alive, or is it kind of mixed?
Finish
with
up.
other-
Kind of mix of live and dead. Like 4 dead, 4 alive.
All right, so randomly pick one of the alive ones. Then I
Okay.
guess. Try this again. She said that they mass infiltrated the tomb.
Mm-hmm.
Before we go and wake up another alive one,
Yeah.
I want to tie her mouth shut
Okay.
or gag her in some way.
I mean, she has a beak, so
yeah,
you can
that's
just-
what I assumed. This
Well,
I think I
We're
just
gonna turn
gotta,
her around so she can't actually look at what's
Yeah.
happening.
it's just the concept of like I don't want to be like don't tell me, and then we just gotta start killing
like,
people.
I could just see tie her beak and then the excess rope y'all just tie
Blindfolded.
to the wall.
Yeah, to tie her around.
So she's like looking at the wall,
Yeah.
tethered by the beak.
Yeah,
Okay.
that sounds good. All right.
Lavandra, have there been in the last 3 days? Have there been any more reports of other
No.
cities being attacked?
I mean, we've been just, sitting here holding up all the caravans. They're still in town. They picked up their stuff and they were just helping out. Good folk, those lemur folk.
This is,
And
iron,
there's
this is
a-
Iron Feather talking.
No,
it's
this is
Lavandra.
Lavandra.
Oh, okay.
Because Rika asked. Rika said that they mass infiltrated. So I'm like, have there been any reports of this?
But I haven't seen anything recently.
Pick another one. Let's try this again.
That one looks important. I'm just going by like the garb that they have and look.
You pick the scraggly looking one.
Yeah.
Wake him up with the smelly salts.
Do we tie them up first? Like by the
Yeah, I already tried that.
Oh no. Oh jeez.
Take a look at Rika. See what
That's
we've
not
done.
good.
See what we've done to her.
That's not good at all. I don't like that.
Okay, if you don't like it and you want to avoid that, you're going to help us by telling us what we want to know.
I probably shouldn't, but I'm not in a position to say no, so.
This is true. Very, very true.
What would you like to know?
I want to know how many other squads like you were sent out from wherever your home base is.
Well, we don't have a home base per se.
Okay. What do you
And
have?
as far as I know, I don't know the exact number. We don't have
Your best ballpark guess would be fine.
at least one in every major settlement here in Brima, maybe?
Okay. For what purpose?
So they've kind of just
To infiltrate the
infested the
tombs
area.
and weaken the Darrowan tombs.
So they claim all
Okay.
So roughly.
How many major cities?
So.
Well,
we got the map.
that's not. Well, this is
that.
this
Do we have
information.
a map?
We only
Of
have
Brima?
the big world.
Not yet.
Like we don't have a map at all.
Of
Not
Brima
just
yet.
Brima.
Yeah. Not just of Brima, but I mean of. Do
All-
our characters have a map?
Yeah,
no.
would have
I know
a
we
world
do.
map.
We actually have a world map.
Arden gave us a.
I wasn't.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Arden gave y'all the world map.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So
what I'd like to do is hold out the world map in front of them.
oh,
Be
it's a
like,
beautiful map. Where did you get that?
it's a secret.
Oh,
So tell me, could you tell me where your home base is located? Because I don't know anything about the world.
well, it's not a home base, but I'm from the Commonwealth. It's very nice.
So
Very good stew.
I'm gonna mark on there that this. So is the Iron Feather Academy or whatever within the what looks like this wall
Well,
relation?
It's not their vanguard. We're part of a secret organization.
Okay, so you're a small part of a larger org.
Yes.
Okay. Could you tell me where their training is located here on this map? Okay.
Each division has its own training area. I can tell you where mine is.
Show me.
In the
Point to it.
Deadlands.
It's in the Deadlands?
Yeah, if you want to go to Deadlands, that's where I was trained.
So let me ask you this. We've heard that you Iron Feathers can smell undead, and you think we're undead, but
Yes,
we
yes.
bleed. Why is it that we can bleed like you, but we're not like you?
Anyone who has been awoken or resurrected is undead.
But I bleed. I'm not
Yeah.
a zombie. I think for myself.
But you died and live yet again, yes?
So you're telling me that if your beloved, your wife or your husband or your children were to die for no reason at all, that you wouldn't want them back?
I'd want them back, but they would still be undead if they were brought back. It's an abomination.
Even if they were exactly as they left? Even if nothing abomination about them except the fact that they once were dead?
I think you are wishful undead thinking is what you have right now. Your brain is soup from all the resurrection.
I think that your brain is missing some essential parts called logic.
No, I'm pretty logical, I think.
I
You
bleed
see, I'm talking right now.
and you bleed, and I talk and you talk. I breathe and you breathe. What is the difference?
You were brought back from the dead.
And what if I wasn't?
You would be dead.
What would you do if you were brought back?
I would have to kill myself. As per the laws of the Commonwealth.
Seems like we've reached a cultural impasse on understanding, and it's going to be moot to keep arguing with them.
Very true, very true.
I have one more question.
What's that?
Is there any other of these bands of the Iron Feathers or Vanguard anywhere else in the world?
All the
Or just in
Just
Brima?
point to it. Just all of it.
So
I don't know of any other
Just
Vanguard
gesture to the
contingent.
entire-
I assumed you. I didn't know you. I figured it was.
We are specifically the Iron Feathers operate here, and Torvik has a special interest in the tombs.
So what is this tremor? What was it meant to do?
Oh, it disrupts the magics of the tomb.
And so now that it is non-functional, what is that going to do?
Well, it holds back a lot of plans because it gives power back to the tombs.
It gives power back to the tombs,
Well, the Tremel itself, it is a disruptor.
so it stops the power of the tombs from circulating.
Yes. It draws the power within to the pylon and stores it there. And as it does that, it takes all the residual energy of the tombs away. So that way it weakens it close enough for it to bypass the more dangerous parts of the tomb.
So, were you privy to knowing where exactly Darvak was going in tombs?
Oh no, I have no idea. I've never actually been to the Darwin tombs. Only to this section. It's very. The Iron Feathers are very segmented, and you only know things on a need-to-know basis. And I don't need to know a lot, apparently. I'm pretty low level.
I don't know. You've been very much more helpful than Rika was. So,
Oh no, she's kind of a bitch.
you're not wrong. When you don't report back, what will happen? When you and Rika and the rest of you here don't report back.
Well, I don't know. This was kind of a. This is the best plan moving forward sort of situation. We are all giving it to our all to break down the tombs and destroy it.
So, if you had survived this, who would you have reported back to?
Probably Darvik. Not me directly. I'll probably actually go home and have a nice stew with my papa.
So sad that your papa is not going to get to have dinner with you anymore.
Seems a bit drastic. He did help us.
Nope.
Did he kill
Nope.
everybody?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's ask you this. Would you give us the same courtesy if you had us at your mercy? Would you let us go home to have dinner with our papa?
Nope.
I'll be honest. I'm just here because I was recruited.
He just said earlier that we were an abomination. He just said that if he was one of us, he would kill himself.
To be fair, I don't care what you are.
It sure sounded like you did.
Well, you asked me about my beliefs and everything, but I mean,
Do they pay you well?
Let's ask this. Let's do this instead. You want to live?
yeah, I would very much like to live, honestly.
Will you willingly submit to being our captive until we find and destroy Darvik?
I have an idea. Kill him, resurrect him, and let him go have dinner with his pop.
I feel like that's unusually cruel.
Do we have?
We're
You get
trying
to have dinner
we're
with his
trying
papa?
to prove that we're not monsters, and that sounds very monstrous.
That is very monstrous. I would be killed on sight in Commonwealth.
What I'm saying is, you understand you would not have your freedom to roam around. You would still be shackled most of the time. But going with us, you would have a chance of surviving, and we would appreciate any assistance you could give us in finding Darvak. You would not have to fight him yourself, but you could possibly help us find him. If you are willing to do that, we are willing for the time being to let you live as a captive, I think. Would be useful.
Oh, he gonna be like one of the retainers?
I mean,
Or a captive?
Captive.
Hireling?
Prisoner of war temporarily.
It's not a war.
No, it's a war.
actually declared war on us, or his beliefs declared war on us before we even knew we were part of
I
it.
mean,
Do you know the exact location where Tarvek is currently located?
He said he did not.
I ain't even been to the tomb before. This is the only... Oh, wait, wrong voice.
I was a little bit.
I ain't even been to the dunes before.
Hey,
Dirty 20 to point blank shoot the gun into the side of his head.
Jesus.
Brother, why?
That
Okay.
really doesn't take away from our monstrous reputation.
Doesn't really care.
No, he's dead.
Vernon, why?
I'm gonna go outside.
He served no purpose.
He could have served a purpose.
Wow, that's pretty dark right
Like
there.
killing us in our sleep. I'm kind of with Vernon. Like,
Keeping him tied. How is he going to get away if we keep him tied up? He's a bird. They do not have a lot of dexterity when you're on this.
No, yeah.
You didn't get punched by a couple of them, did you?
How many people have you known who are just born into a religion and don't get a chance to get out of it?
How many of them just give it up when they've been held prisoner?
Plenty.
This one was willing to talk to us. He might have been more willing the more time he spent with us.
Hey, can I do the talk with dead thing?
Yeah.
Actually? I'm gonna do that with him.
Okay, so you just raise them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do you ask? First question.
How many questions do I get?
5.
All right. First question is going to be in the form of a statement. Sorry about that. He's trigger happy. It happens. Second of all, what's your Papa's stew recipe?
So, it is like a beef stew. It's like your usual stuff, beef, carrots, all that.
All right.
Braise the beef, and it goes through this huge list.
Okay. And I write it all down. And I'll be like, and what was your name?
Billiam.
William.
Billiam. What's your
It's a
Papa's
good
name?
William.
Would you prefer to be cremated or buried?
I prefer not to be dead.
Bye.
Bye.
I just hadn't used that ability yet.
Okay.
You get a thingy now.
You do.
I'm going to be like, do we have this?
you couldn't have.
You just literally pull out the corpse. I got this little piece of paper out the dead body. Oh, dang, that's good.
No, it's the
The
recipe. I
stew.
wrote down.
Oh,
the
beef
stew
stew?
recipe.
Do we have all those?
We're gonna have to find. We're gonna have
Oh,
to find some
we ain't-
alfalfa.
We ain't got the beef.
Here.
You got turkey.
I ain't gonna eat that. That'd be wrong.
That looks gamey.
No, it talked, Reggie.
The other.
Still looks gamey. Looks chewy
The
and
other
wiry.
3 that were still alive.
Hmm.
Have they awoken with the gunshot, or are they
Yeah,
gone
they're
shot?
actually, like, after seeing all that, they're like,
Hey, y'all know where Tarvik's currently located or another base?
no, kill me! Don't kill me!
Okay, we're gonna say it slower and louder because apparently that works with some people.
I'm
Do any of you know where Tarvik is or the location of a base?
They give you the same answer.
Please
they don't
kill me,
know.
please
All right,
kill me.
all right. So now that they're all awake and they're all freaking out, they're the same answer and stuff, and I'll just point at them. Point at one. That one. I'll get him.
You hurt anybody in the town up there?
Not that I know of.
Any of y'all harm any of the townsfolk back up top?
Oh, we've been in here this whole time.
Right. All right, I'm bored with them. I'm going back to the big turkey.
She's sitting there hanging by the beak.
So
I'm going over to the 3 that are still
Fine.
alive.
what's your plan here? We're gonna you plan to leave them alive and starve to death?
No.
You plan on
I'm just not dealing with them yet because it's not worth the energy.
I'm making the stew minus the beef.
Alright.
So I'm just over there cooking.
You did go over. You just set a pot over the
It's
fire.
like
that's
they
there.
had this handled. Obviously, my thoughts don't matter. I'm like, whatever. I'm not upset.
No.
Just to be clear.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna make a stew for everybody.
I did already start a fire near
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the fire.
Avenger comes up and like, oh, I got the beef right here.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna be over here cooking.
Where were you
William's funeral.
keeping that?
William's funeral stew. Okay. I'm going over
You okay? My bad.
the three that are tied up and still alive. Going over there. Look, I would apologize for that one, pointing at Vernon, but it wouldn't do any good because he'll probably prove me wrong again. For now, just keep quiet. Let's figure out what we're going to do on our end. Maybe we can come to an arrangement that will benefit all of us, but keep quiet for now, okay? I'm going over back to Vernon and Rika. All right. Do you want to give her another chance?
I got a couple questions for her, but I also would prefer not to have someone speak for me.
Not trying to speak for you. I was trying to come to an arrangement amongst us all.
You kind of made a promise to him that we were mostly in agreement about letting him stay alive.
I turned to look at all of us and asked.
I'm with him on the stew at the moment, only because I have a plan.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Not a bad plan.
I'm not more concerned about this.
Okay. So as that's happening,
I just assumed, and I didn't think it was a wrong assumption to make, that we were not trying to be the bad guys here.
We're always going to be the bad guys to these guys. And going to take out a dagger and cut whatever's binding Rika's mouth. Always understand something. You're always a son of a bitch to somebody.
That does not mean that people cannot change.
Uh-huh.
I like how you're a puppet saying this.
Yeah. All right, ma'am. I know you really don't want to talk to us. You already know what your fate is. Everybody here has alluded to it. But I got 3 questions. 1. Where were you sleeping at down here?
She looks over. You see like a little camp area, like deeper in.
Might be notes there. Might be missives there. Somebody that's good at reading. Which I think is most of us. I think we all at least finished 6th grade. I made it through 5th.
I'm not sure.
I like how you
I had
turned
a
back
royal-
there.
Royal tutor teach me.
You had a royal tutor.
Mm-hmm. Toot.
We just had Rupert the Farter. He
I'm
performed
not
every,
even sure.
performed every Christmas.
I'm fairly intelligent, but I'm not sure I actually went to school.
We should probably have the scholar.
I
check
was
that.
mostly hanging out with lemurs, and then I started fighting.
I'm
Sure
not- I
Tolla
wasn't
knows what's
assuming.
going on.
Yeah.
She has the best understanding of the
happen.
politics and everything.
We can happily go rummaging through possessions in a little while.
2. Okay. Also, what the heck was this that she cut off your belt? It's some type of weird pouch, and it's heavy.
Open it up.
Uh-uh.
Maybe that's some spice.
No.
Uh-uh.
How long
Let
was
me
this?
see. You know what?
It says 2 hours, but this is kind of a small version of it, so maybe like an hour or so.
Okay. I'm gonna start getting together. I'm gonna drag all 3 of the alive oven near each other, but not beside, not close enough to where I can reach each other, but near.
Mm.
And I'm gonna get together from their stuff and our stuff, like some cups and stuff.
Mess kits.
Yeah. And while the stew is cooking, I'm gonna take out my very large bottle of very good mead that could slap the shit out of off most people because it was very, very
Are
good.
you trying to get our prisoners drunk? Loosen lips.
I'm gonna loosen some lips
Yeah.
and I'm gonna feed some bellies, and then we're gonna
Good
talk
talk.
for a little bit. Like I said, I'm not trying to. I'm not gonna poison them.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, technically,
But-
alcohol is poison, but
It is happy.
I'm not gonna heavily poison them.
Happy poison
Anyway,
until my
so
liver
I'm gonna give them all a little bit of mead, but I'm not untying them. I'm just pour a little mead in each cup, and I'll start talking to them.
And as you're doing all of that, and you're getting the she's explaining what that is.
Mm-hmm.
Arden Fink with some of the guards come down, and you hear, "Oh, jeez, you're all alive! Oh, wow! Oh, his head's all over the place. Oh, it's all over up there."
It was an unfortunate casualty, yes.
His finger slipped.
It's a gun accident.
Did it on purpose. Be honest.
Well.
It was an unfortunate casualty.
It seems
Nope.
like everything in the town is
You're like, it was
dying
fortunate.
down. Seems like things are safe.
Mm-hmm.
We need a few more minutes. If you and the guard there could back up for a little minute, we're trying to get some answers, and I don't know if more bodies would be helpful at this point.
Give me a persuasion. With advantage.
I was gonna say if I could help. But
Not many. I have a 0 charisma.
Actually, hold on. I'm gonna ask this.
Hmm?
Can I retroactively use my echo ability? The only time I could ever use it is for charisma checks and things like that.
Yeah.
So if
What
she,
do?
Oh,
What do you do?
what's to do? It just gives. I guess he already gave it to you. Actually,
Well, what? Since you.
you already did it. Don't worry about
Well,
it. Don't worry
what
about
is it? What is it?
In life, you have the presence that is unmatched. You can give advantage on all charisma checks and saves to a target. So I didn't really
Okay.
apply.
Okay.
Do it to me real quick. Before they get the answer. Because she's all like, go away. I was like, actually, I have a job for you. So their camp was right over there. We haven't gotten time to search it.
Does it have +1?
Would you mind taking your men, ransacking their camp real quick, find anything and everything that seems of any importance, and bring it back here?
So you're gonna give that echo advantage.
And what were we doing? Persuasion?
Yes.
24.
24?
Yeah.
Kind of looking skeptically at you, but even through the mask, you can kind of get that vibe. But you say that, it's like, oh, that's a good idea, actually.
It would be a great help with us.
It would be good to know where they're actually setting up stuff. And the guards go with them.
Yeah, they're out of our hair for a little while. But I can't promise you much time.
Okay.
So, you said you had 3 questions. That was only 2 I had.
While putting a little gizmo gadget in a pouch, how exactly you want this done?
It doesn't matter to me.
No, I think it does. I mean, you'd prefer me not to do certain things. I know that.
Well, yes, do not, yeah.
Just
Get it over with. I'm tired and blood is starting to rush to my head.
somebody got a bucket.
A bucket?
Blood's rushing to her head. If I shoot her in the head, it's gonna be worse than the other one.
You don't have to shoot her in the head. It would just...
It's the most effective place to shoot someone.
I'll tell you what.
This game has gotten a little bit dark.
I am
Saying anything.
only saying that
wanna-
because, like
Tell
come
him
on.
to do it, nobly.
Sure.
All right, he's got it. I got a bucket. Just put the bucket underneath.
I'll finish the stew because you left it to do
So-
this. I'm just
It's not that far
As
away.
y'all are,
it's
as y'all are doing the deed, are
steps
you with everyone next to the
God forbid it
fire
burn.
eating?
I can be, sure.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
So it's you. Are you at the fire with the other
I mean,
captives?
I was standing over there near,
The captives?
yeah, well, near Rika
Not
and
like.
what's his face.
So I just get her in like the beheading motion, and he's got the bucket.
Catch the head.
Okay. So yeah, y'all beheaded Rika.
If
Okay.
everybody's okay with it.
So as they're beheading Rika, I'm going to be serving these 3 guys.
They're just sitting there like,
And they're like, their legs are still bound, but their arms are not, so they can feed themselves. That's like, Before you have a beef stew recipe given to us by one of your brethren. And the finest mead that I've...
William!
Wait. And the finest mead that I can scrounge up. Please be careful with it. It can impair you very quickly. And I'd like to talk to you for a little bit. And I'm gonna pull out my pipe of remembrance. That's really long, amazing, beautiful pipe. But as I tell stories, it creates shadows in the smoke and like makes a thing. And I'm gonna tell them the story, or tell them one of the stories of that I'm famous for, one of the battles. And then so they have like entertainment while they're eating. Okay. Then, as the meal is wrapping up, and the story has ended, I'll wipe away the smoke. Now, it is against our good nature to slaughter people often who haven't actually been doing harm, who hold no actual threat. However, we are in desperate need for information. I'm showing you kindness now, but believe me, we can be showing much more. I look back at the headless Rika hanging upside down.
No, we cut her down.
We cut her down.
Where she was then. Much more cruelty towards you.
I'm actually gonna go ahead and just take both dead bodies outside.
It would be in your best interest
We need to
to
use the
just
bucket.
speak with us when we have questions.
Okay. Give me either intimidation or persuasion advantage.
That's messed up.
Oh no.
No, I rolled 2 7s. I have a +7 to persuasion.
Yeah, it's
But
not
I
a
rolled two
high
sevens.
check. I mean,
It's a 14, but I've never rolled 2 7s with a +7. I was like, that should be lucky.
Yeah, that should be
That should be an automatic yes, right? Internet, get it on the forum. 7 + 7 + 7. That should be good to go. We'll see. 14, is it hit?
they're sitting there eating and they're looking at each other and they're like, only if you promise just to turn us into the local jail and face sentencing there. We can talk.
Can you, with the accent, I missed it. Are they wanting to be turned into the
Yes.
local jail? Okay.
Okay, but I cannot promise you that they're going to be kind to you. Then I'll walk. I get up, walk over to you. That's it. They're ready to talk.
While they were eating and everything, did Arden and the crew find anything of note in the campsite?
They found about 60 gold. And just
They
like
found 160 gold. They told us about 60 gold.
God damn it,
But
Jensen.
no important notes or
they
books of orders or anything.
when Arden reported it back to you, it was all just notes about where they were going. I mean, you heard mention of like Golden Rose and Valenclave and different areas. You see a lot of mention of Shadesbane Vale thrown in there, and just before you hear them coming to New Hope, and it seems like the Rika's contingent, the one that's in here, it just went straight into the tombs to set up the pylon. The notes, it sounds like the pylon coincides with the all waking up.
Like turning the pylon on.
Yeah.
So they turned it on and then we woke up.
Yeah.
It was their fault.
We woke up to deal with this problem by the tomb.
Maybe we were the last ones woken up.
No. They turned it on, and it weakened the tomb, and then we popped out because we strong as fuck.
Okay. So with all of that
history.
informing, I'll go and sit down, crisscross applesauce, in front of the captives with their last dregs of stew.
Lavandra's sitting right next to the captives.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
We figured as much. It was her beef that went in. So, all right. Was this each of your first mission with Rika?
Well, Jay right here, I mean, he's been on a few missions. I don't know why he's sounding like that now.
Everybody in this world just slowly going country.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
Jay,
yes, Jay, yes, I've done a few missions,
all with Rika or with other people before?
mostly with Rika, but nothing too big. It's more excursions to get information, nothing of, like, killing anybody.
So, when you came here, what was your understanding of this mission? Was it the same as before?
We were supposed to guard the pylon from people and make sure no one gets in. We kind of failed at that mission, as you can see.
Well, it's understandable. I mean, you may have only been sent to guard the pylon, but a bunch of other of your kind were terrorizing the town. Why would you think that was going to go unanswered?
Well, I don't know. I was just following orders.
I understand that, which is why we're trying not to be monsters toward you right now.
Looks at Rick.
My question is, the pylon, your understanding is that it suppresses the power of the tombs?
Yeah, I'm not Gortaya, so I'm actually Nax. We like hitting things.
Be that as it may. According to the notes that Rika kept, the pylon turning on happened at the same time that we woke up. What if the pylon wasn't meant to suppress the power of the tombs? What would that mean in your philosophy?
Jay just looks baffled. Like, his face is like, oh my goodness, it's a conspiracy.
The other two of you. What
Oh,
would that
I'm
mean?
sorry, Jay is a bit, he gets in his own mind sometimes.
fine.
I don't know. As a Gothias, I know that when the pylon is activated, it draws in the power from the residual power from the tombs to weaken it, so we can go deeper into the tombs. But I don't know if I don't know why that would coincide with you waking up. Maybe it's I don't have my hands on the notes to know.
One more question then, before I get to the heart of the matter here. You don't know what Tarvak was going to do or to find in the tombs?
As far as I know, we are trying to destroy the tombs.
Do you know what the Tome of Life and Lineage is? Any of you?
They shake their head.
You've never heard of it in, like, childhood stories, fables, anything like that?
What y'all are getting is the Iron Feathers are highly segmented in the way they disseminate information.
It's cell-based, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, that they are scattered all over the place, and they are not a cohesive unit.
Okay.
Well, they did also say that they're not the only Vanguard contingent
Right.
out there.
So, do you three have any anyone you would want us to try to get word to? Not in person, I know we wouldn't be welcome in the Commonwealth, but like we could possibly send a courier in case you are not free to leave here once the town folk get through with you.
Oh, yeah. I would like you to talk to my papa.
Another papa, okay.
And they're all writing down. It's all papas all the way down.
All papas all the way down. Fair enough. I'll take those notes and put them very, very close against the heart. All right. Arden, I do believe that these three are ready to be taken into formal custody. Unless anyone else had questions.
No, figured we'd ask her any more questions we had.
Let's not until they're out of sight and out of mind.
Don't get that close to the suit now.
I'm like 15 feet away.
It's too close.
Stay away from the
Sorry.
So yeah, I think that once Arden and the town guard have taken the other three
Yeah, you see the town guards, you see Jensen and them
out of
take them off.
sight,
Does Jensen have like one pocket that's definitely more filled than it
Yes.
should be?
the 60 gold that they found, I would like to put to the group here. I feel like that should go back to rebuilding the town, unless anyone objects.
We could use part of it to hire the courier.
Very, very true. Arden, if you wouldn't mind saving some of that back for courier services for us.
Of course. Anyway, off we go.
Okay,
I imagine he runs like this.
right.
His legs start moving, but he doesn't. Top body just.
All right. Shall we discuss what questions we want to ask her before we do this time? So we're all on the same page.
Yeah.
I feel like we all kind of
How about we just do a blanket rule of no recipes?
Right.
We've already had dinner. They were good there.
I only did it because he kept talking about it.
No. I love that you did it. I just didn't want someone else like, what's your favorite cheese?
Well,
We are better for that recipe.
We're gonna be making that stew every time we go to the beef.
Billiam's stew is now the ultimate
Okay.
interrogation meal. We took this recipe from the head of a dead man.
well, that I propose that we ask her if that she know of any other pylons being set up in major areas.
That's good.
I mean that'll make sense that they just wouldn't just have just this one area.
Yeah, but the way that they're all they only know what they are meant to do, so that they can't give out information. It seems like so they can't be interrogated about other.
Last person we talked to said like, look, he said they were going to every major city. in
Right.
this area.
So just a generalization, possibly.
If he knew that, she'd know that.
Might be at least a hint on what other towns we might be able to go to.
So other pylons. What else?
I don't think we need to ask her about the rest of this gizmo gadget that's all
No.
over the floor.
But that's the only question I can think of the pylon.
We should ask what happened to the pylon, because it wasn't just us
Yes.
coming back that blew it up, was it? Like, I mean,
Yes, what exactly happened? That's a
Did
good
one of y'all throw a spell at it when we got in?
No.
I
We
didn't.
threw Molotov cocktails in that general direction.
That's right, and that's what blew up the top part.
Yeah.
But why did it bring us back? Or how did we get back?
I mean that we could basically.
How did it send us away, and how did we get back?
Could ask if she understands how the rifts are working. That we keep having ripped open.
Yeah, the
Yes.
green
that
lightning
the
thingies.
rifts.
Also, maybe what Tarvek looks like.
I mean that.
That's
That's
a
good to know.
question.
Because this is the one that was vibrant feathers and
Yeah.
okay.
Prismatic feathers, Tarvex appearance.
And above all, like that, even though that it may be a long shot, we can try to see about that ritual of training, about the magic that they use to sense the undead. Maybe a little bit more information regarding that.
Let's hold that one as the in
As
case
the
we
main-
don't have a
right.
follow up to these. Yeah.
That actually is not a bad idea, because if we can find a way to suppress their knowledge of us, because they seem to know whenever we show up.
That'd be a good way to find out, like, yeah, how do they sense this?
They keep saying they can smell us.
That's true.
Okay. Which one of these do we think is the most important?
Person.
Tarvek's appearance.
Who wants to do this one?
Wake up! Come on, ma'am, ma'am.
The head just starts floating and the green energy is coming off.
Ah,
That's all you hear.
What does Tarvak look like, Rika?
I have to get some stuff. I'm sorry.
Notes.
Large, regal, charismatic, ancient.
Harvey's gonna be a goddamn dragon.
Certainly sounds like it.
Charismatic, ancient, so he's old.
Oh, what if he's undead and this is all the self-loathing thing?
Okay.
There could be only one.
Okay. The riffs or the other balance?
Pylons first, I get pylons.
Where are the other pylons meant to be set up?
I do not know the exact location, but roughly Shadesbane's Vale, Oribos, Melody Hill, Pinewick, Stranger's Way.
I missed after Oribos,
Pinewick,
Melody Hill,
Melody Hill.
Pinewick, and Strange Way.
Melody Hill.
Pinewick and Strange Way. Do you know what is the cause or origin of these rifts that keep cropping up?
I don't know. That's 3.
I wonder what they know about Darrowan itself. Maybe they could give us.
Let's
I'm
do the
not-
training thing first.
I was just thinking out
Why
loud.
don't we let Reggie ask this, because he might be able to smooth it out of her a little bit.
What?
You're charismatic.
No.
She's smart.
Asking what?
Which
The
way?
training thing?
I
Yeah.
think the training thing, like how is there anything their training told them to be on the lookout for, something that could bypass them? Like that would
Is
be
there
bad.
is there a weakness to their sensing?
Yeah.
We know that you are trained to sense us with the smell from early on. Within your training, was there something to be on the lookout for, to be worried about that may hinder your training or bypass your abilities? Persuasion.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Hold on. Now you could. Never mind. This would have been the king.
I'm going to do an interpretive dance to support what you got.
Well, I've already got an 18, but I'll roll again if you're letting me roll again.
Crit fish.
What are you giving the echo?
No, I was doing an interpretive dance.
Oh,
I was just being
oh.
funny. I was just being funny.
Okay.
18 is good enough.
Okay, cool.
All I see is the interrogation dance from JoJo going on behind us.
I don't know what that is, but yes.
Little kid in the background going freaking crazy.
Let me see if
Down with the troops, lady.
You know me, I'm not a big anime. It's amusing.
Okay, that's question 4. I need to look at these.
What were the last ones we had out of character?
Well, we're still waiting on an answer to the
Oh.
weakness to the training question.
We had what does Tarbeck look like? Where are the other pylons set up? And then that she didn't know anything about the rifts, and then that we are waiting for what are the weakness to their training.
Perfume made from the spider. Can hide the scent of undead.
Made from the spider.
Is our Boomhauer country gnome around? Levandra?
Yeah, she's around.
You're the You know what a spider lily is?
Oh, it's a little red plant. It got a little
You show me?
spindles.
Not right now, just later.
Here, I gotta start drawing one.
Thank you.
The last question was either what happened to the pylon or how or why were we sent away and brought back? Like, did the pylon cause us to be sent away?
I would honestly say what happened to the pylon, but I want to know what.
Well,
the
I thought
other-
we like shot somebody did something and shot. I don't. It's been too damn long.
I didn't shoot the gun at it because I feel like when we got in there, she went on a big monologue. We got kind of froze for a second,
Mhm,
Yeah.
and then we all landed on the ground in New Regisburg.
right.
And then after y'all finish New Regisburg, y'all were transported.
We're back. So
Right.
maybe phrase it more like what happened right before we returned,
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it was right after we were.
or what happened to the pylon right before we returned.
It blew up, right? We didn't cause it to blow up. It blew up when we got back.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Is that the best way to phrase it?
I mean, it's up to you.
Yeah. What
English major.
What?
happened
You have two.
right
That's why I love it.
before?
Got the masters though.
What happened right before we got back to the pylon?
I don't know for sure. It started humming and glowing brightly before it exploded. Then you were there. And then the head falls down.
I'm gonna put it in the bucket.
We should get this to the courier.
The courier?
Okay.
If we're sending letters back, might
I
as well send
mean-
her back.
I mean, then maybe.
I don't think we know who to send her with.
I mean, by that the sound of that,
Here
that
be.
sounds basically like
And the stick Hewitt.
that. You know that we had that our presence could have might have basically overtly, could have possibly overcharged it. Whenever that we came back.
No spell slot, free spell.
Yeah.
Once per day.
You can use it with your pact as well.
Gift of sorry.
So-
Let everybody know. I now have gift of alacrity to help with initiative, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Question of
And-
clarification: when we do the
Proficiency
speak
in
with dead,
Arcana.
does that give us back echoes as well?
Yeah.
It's one apiece, right?
Yeah.
So that's 2. So we're at 4 out of 6.
Okay.
You just have a
Um,
bag of those you draw.
Yeah.
the
I
sky
have
itself is
ones that
not-
are
I
more
have-
powerful
Wait,
than the
wait,
others.
Okay.
You should be.
Uh,
I have no idea what's.
You should be live, Chris, if you want to go ahead and start.
Hello, we're back. We've been having some issues.
Technological complications.
New computer, who dis?
Yeah, it's just new computer issues, mostly OBS issues. The computer isn't really the problem here. Uh-oh.
I do remember that.
Well,
Are you okay, Hewitt?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just making sure we're actually online. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
we're good. We're good.
So last we left off, y'all were interrogating some people. Some people.
PPLs.
Y'all got some good information, some of that good information.
yes.
And yeah, so y'all are just sitting there eating soup with some captives, and
Well, no, the captives have been taken.
Yeah.
Out
oh yeah, the
to,
captives have been taken out.
And we
been
were,
custody.
and then that we were basically doing our awoken ability, waking people up to ask them proper interrogation question.
I wanted to find one more of the ones who were dead when we got here.
Okay, yeah. I mean, they're right over there.
Um,
It's like I just point imaginary corner. They're over
Yeah.
there.
I'll go pull one out of the pile.
Yeah.
And tap 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 on their forehead. Anybody dead?
I'm here.
Okay. I have a couple of questions. Have you ever seen Darvak?
No.
Okay. What happened right before we reappeared? Something happened with the pylon. What happened?
It glowed real big, then exploded. It killed me. And you see his eye is like one of the pylon pieces stuck in his eye.
What happened right before it started glowing?
We were playing chess and just chilling out, having a good time. And then it exploded and shot me in the eye. I'm only seeing through one eye here.
Were you trained to smell undead like Rika?
Why, yes, I do.
So
Yes, I do.
what do I smell like to you?
Hard to explain what the undead smell like.
Give it your best shot.
Sickly sweet. Smell like a rotting flower.
That was my five.
Just
That was my five.
I'm going to go grab the next one. Probably his chest opponent. And wake him up.
His chest opponent.
Just shake him. Wake up. It's your turn. Hello.
Hello.
It wasn't the voice, it was the face. We understand you were trained to smell the undead. Do you know what a spider lily perfume smells like?
Smells like the undead. But it doesn't. It cancels it out. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm dead.
Also ask him if he's ever seen Darvak. I want to corroborate what she's saying.
Have you ever seen Tolla?
No.
How did the pylon explode?
I do not know.
He wasn't playing chess, he was playing solitaire.
They don't like me very much here.
Oh.
But it's okay. We're all dead now.
No.
We all float down here.
So Hank killed?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, Hank
Whoa!
kills that we all float down here.
Damn
all
it, Billiam.
float down.
Stop talking about your beef stew. Something ain't right with that bird.
Bird ain't right. Okay, so that's 3 questions.
Yeah. The main one was wanted to ask about the perfume.
Ask about maybe
Yeah.
that the region about where spider lilies are, and then if they could probably be sent to like eradicate them growing.
If a person who is not undead was wearing spider lily perfume, would it make you think they are undead?
No. Because Chris got the question wrong. The spider lily makes you smell like a normal person.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it wrong because I'm an idiot.
Okay.
If you wanted to, you could ask about one of these places, like, because I don't think we know where they are. I mean, we know where Shadesbane Vale probably is, but
Pull out a map. Where is Strange Way?
Near to Lorius, on the edge of Brema.
Got it.
So here. What?
Mm, mm.
And he goes, yes, he does, because that was fun.
Bye!
I think you're the only one who hasn't done this if you wanted to.
Yeah. Abilities.
Y'all are kind of just getting the...
New skill or proficiency.
Just getting a little bit of a lore dump. Or if you wanted to wait, there might be other dead people we could talk to later.
Wow, that's some crazy stuff y'all are doing, just raising them up and just asking questions.
Stew recipe.
I saw that. It's a very nice stew recipe, actually.
You know where spider lilies grow?
Oh, they're like a wildflower. They grow everywhere.
Everywhere. They're like a weed.
Yeah, they're bright and red, and you can find them now.
I mean,
It's in the fall time. They're everywhere.
I know what a spider lily is.
Yeah.
And in reality, we know. We have
Yeah.
we have to canonize it.
Right.
I love spider lilies. They're great.
I wanted to get a spider lily tattoo right here.
Oh, hell yeah, bro. If you want to, you don't
Personally,
have
I
to.
feel
I'm
like
trying to think.
a spider lily
With all the good
tattoo
estimate they seem
would look
back.
really good in watercolor style.
I mean, that.
I was
You can
thinking
find
like a...
how to get to these other places.
Well,
I was thinking like a Grey's Anatomy style on this.
if you're going to ask if they've ever seen Tarrak. If they haven't, then we can move on to the other places. But if they have, I want to corroborate what. So,
Okay, then. I'm going to go to a random one. And,
there should be two more that are
and
dead.
two more
For
that.
one.
I know.
I would like to request a new one.
Why?
It says
If you already have the skill, you get expertise in that
I
skill.
already have expertise in it.
Okay, let me see your...
You've already got expertise in survival? Hell yeah, bro. How'd you do that?
Let me see.
Because the way it gets built, it's like
You know what?
you start
Here?
picking stuff, and I liked it.
So there you go. And you can actually use your spell slots for that too.
Ah,
So you can use it once per day, or you can use your spell slots to cast. So it goes on your spells, but it's also like a free ability you can use. Same with you.
because I was like, if you were just gonna say, "Hey, add 2 to that," and like, I'd be good with that too. But I was just kind of like, I need to.
Yeah. It's fair. I think you got the biggest upgrade from this.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, can I get a medium armor proficiency if I don't have light armor proficiency already?
Sure, why not?
Because
Sure.
wizards don't get light armor proficiency. I'm just skipping the light armor.
If
Just
you're like,
skipping-
I'm gonna put on this mail. Someone just hands you like studded leather. I have no clue how to
Like,
wear that.
Hey, what are
There's
these?
buttons.
what are these,
instead of
toggles?
the
Like, what is-
full-on,
Yeah,
like,
this is
I will
Absolutely
say
not.
you get light armor and medium armor,
okay.
just so.
Absolutely
just so
not.
it makes
They're
sense.
Toggles.
Okay, going to go over to one of the bodies and in that kind of like find like a stool or something to just basically just prop them up against the wall, and then just like wakey.
eggs and bacon.
Hello.
Oh,
How are
God.
you doing?
That
He
the
brought
voice.
the chessboard.
Well, that I am doing well. I have some questions. And
Oh boy, I love questions. I am dead.
number one, do you know what Tarvak looks like?
I have no idea.
Okay.
The other 4 places are Shadesbane, Vale, Oribus, Melody Hill, and Pinewood. If you wanted to go that route.
Let's see. Shadesbaneville, Oribus, and Pinewick.
Melody Hill,
Melody Hill,
Oribus,
Oribus,
Pinewick,
Pinewick,
and Shadesbane.
Shadesbaneville.
Was there something else you wanted to ask, or just the 4 locations?
I was going to mainly ask about basically, I am going to do it already up in character because I already had it in mind.
Okay.
That can you tell me whether or not if that Palangar technology was just kind of stolen or else used up in that the creation of the pylon?
I'm sure some technology from the Palingard artificers is in these pylons. We did kill a lot of them.
Oh shit.
She just remains calm still.
He's already dead.
Okay.
And y'all would know that this is a Gratias by their garb, because they have all the technology on them.
I feel like we can figure out where Shadesbane Vale
Yeah.
is enough. If you wanted to use the other three for Oribus, Melody Hill, and Pinewood, but if you had other questions, you can do that.
See a follow-up to that. Okay, then. One follow-up, and then I will make the other two based on those. Okay. As a follow-up to the previous question, that what type of technology was stolen, if that you are aware of?
I do not know. I was not partaking in any of those raids myself.
Okay, that at least we know that they were raided.
The dealer's choice: Oribus, Melody Hill, and Pinewood.
What can you tell me about Oribus?
Oribos is in the Great Elder Wilds. It's only been there for about 200 years, as far as I know. Or at least it just came back there.
Could we get a clarification from the DM?
Great Elder.
There's no Great Elder Wild.
Do any of us recognize that like regional name?
Give me a history check.
Everybody
Yeah.
who wants to.
The Great Elder Wilds will not be on that map because it's in Brema.
Finally. I got a dirty 20 for history.
I got a
16.
17.
Okay. So y'all would know of the Great Elder Wilds. It's a place that was completely consumed as to leave a black void in Brema when it was overtaken by the Shade. Like, you couldn't even go into there. What would happen is you would go into mist and you would get lost and never come back. But now, recently, in the past 200 years, you can now traverse the Great Elder Wilds.
Which portion of Brema was it?
The northern portion.
So would it be this little darker spot here?
Yeah.
Okay. Very, very northwest corner of Brema.
I jokingly was thinking I should probably roll with advantage. That feels like something that used to be, but isn't anymore. And then you said all that, and I was like, well, shit.
And not a question that this is
Actually was
player
the
to
biggest.
DM. Where is New Hope located at?
New Hope.
I mean Hope. I mean,
New Hope is the tower we're in,
yeah.
but we don't know where we know we're in
Where
Brema,
in
but we don't
Brema?
know where exactly.
You know what?
Well, I have a blue dot here that I think was
Is it on the edge of the Deadlands? Okay, so then I guess it's it.
yeah.
Pass them on.
Okay, the great.
Yo, what's up? You're a zoomed in map version of the map that we got.
Yeah. Hey.
Here you go.
Melody.
I was going to give you all those earlier, but
Okay, I see. Okay.
Then we started using all of our maps, all of our questions with a
Yeah.
regular map, asking like,
Yeah.
"Hey, where's all this?" And we're like, "Well, I don't
Okay,
like
so
too
that
much."
there's-
So,
Oh my goodness.
So then that we are still.
So yeah, that little green dot, the little blue dot I have on here is where we are in New Hope right now.
So then at that. Okay, but there's Pinewood. So. Party consensus on the final question. What should be asked then?
Whatever you want.
Hang on.
do you like Coke too? What's your favorite planet?
Hang on.
Bavardi or Gouda.
Let me look at something real quick. Golden Rose, Island Cloud, the Shadesbane built venue. Because in the notes that we got from the like Rika's notes from the camp, And these three names were places they'd already been, right?
Yeah.
Golden Rose, Valenclav, and Shadesbane Vale. So, Golden Rose, Identity? With that,
Probably, I am going to propose, like, where were they going to go next afternoon?
he might not be willing to give that. What I think you should ask is, what were they doing in Shadesbane Vale before they came here? Because that was the last spot that they were before they came to me.
Okay, let's go with that.
Because we know that that's where another pylon is supposed to be. Did they
One
put
more
that-
question.
Yes.
That y'all were in Shadesbane Vale previously. What were y'all doing there before y'all had arrived at New Hope?
Meeting with one of the emissaries from the Commonwealth. Blech! He falls down.
It melts.
I like to think that they,
You can use
they don't
it
melt,
once per day
they,
or with your spell slot.
they snap away. They do the
Okay.
little.
Yes. Oh, okay. Like they
I will take that.
even messy.
It's messier, but not as gross.
It's all in your hair.
Ugh. Get oven in my beard.
She just like shake off just her greaves, just
Horrible.
It's just nothing but bouillon left on you.
Melody girl.
not even good bouillon. It's just the
Find it.
It's the kind that makes the water brown, but doesn't really make it taste anymore.
In strange ways, going to be awful.
It's the ramen noodle seasoning package.
Oh no.
That's
Trying to find a pattern or anything.
yeah. It's like they're building a. It's like they're building a barrier. This
Like a pentagon shape?
no, it's a barrier. It's a fence,
Right.
and this one, that's right by the tombs. It's like the
Sorry.
like the forerunner,
So
the
that
vanguard of the vanguard.
it could be basically then that with that information, then that they could have been trying to build a barrier to keep that more awoken to come in and go explore or whatever.
Oh wait, there's Strange Way right there.
The bottom left.
Mm-hmm.
It's straight up a fence.
Well, you know what might be good? Poking a hole in the fence by going to Shadesbane Vale.
I mean that'd be the
Is
next.
that the closest for us?
I mean
That's
that
pretty much a straight.
it is just pretty much a straight shot. Then that we can stop up in Liar. I mean Liar, to see that if that we can get some provisions or anything like
Well,
that.
let's not forget though that Tarvak is supposedly already in the tombs. If we go farther away, that's leaving him free to do whatever he's going to do.
You don't want to go deeper into the tombs now? I'm fine with it.
I have a really bad feeling about leaving that like unsettled behind us, but I also don't know if we're capable of dealing with whatever is large,
ma'am.
regal, ancient, and prismatic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, we're right here.
I mean,
Like I can maybe talk them big old Une into coming in and helping out if y'all need to go outside of the New Hope.
How far away would Shadesbane Vale be?
Like travel
About a day.
time.
About a day and a half, maybe.
yeah.
I would say
Day and a half by foot, by the way.
because we have it's in each one of these cities there's a pylon that's weakening the tubes.
Yes.
Then us going to the cities and disrupting that pylon, no matter which way, would make it harder for Tarvik.
Right.
Plus, it could gain us more information on how to deal with the prismatic, ancient, whatever the F that is.
Right.
All right. So, one, break down their support network
Mm-hmm.
and weaken their debuffs. Or go for Snake's Head.
Yeah.
I would much rather do that the whole like weaken it first.
Weaken the debuff because we might. The tombs have an ancient magic that could support us if it is strong enough.
Right. And then that you are the first to find your relic. Maybe that the rest of us could find ours.
Oh, we're not
Would be
not
nice.
finding mine unless we get across the crystal band.
I mean, that who, but you know that who knows that maybe that's some
Or-
like wary adventurer or else passerby had picked it up.
Note to self.
In the shade,
Crystal
Crazy people
band.
exist.
we died.
Well, y'all said y'all went to Regisburg. Regisburg's like all the way across the continent. So
It's
maybe
a,
whatever
it's a
magic
minute down south.
Yeah, I know it's right there.
Maybe whatever y'all doing is like getting y'all closer to what y'all need.
Just
Maybe
had
we
a
resolve our
crazy,
unfound issues.
just
That's what
had
blows
just
up
a
the power.
crazy magical theory. What if that the closer we are to one of these pylons, and then that we are based, and then that it is teleporting one of us to closer towards our relic?
Oh, we definitely don't want to be finding mine. We are going to die again.
We're going to be teleported into an active volcano.
Into literally a shade. Into a bucket of shade. No, we're not doing that.
But what if it does do that?
We're screwed.
Sometimes they don't think it's going to be like it is, but it do.
Don't be so negative. You done helped kill Brickhouse, and we freed a Jinn.
I don't think.
We killed a
I
dragon
don't think
before
it's
it
a bad
became a
idea
dragon.
to be
We did good.
cautious.
I mean, that to be fair, yes, being cautious is one thing.
And to that end, I don't think we're capable of dealing with Darvak right now. I think that the plan to eliminate one or more of the pylons before diving for the snake's head is probably the best thing.
Yeah, we should farm our levels up before we go attack the big thing.
We should.
Come
What
go-
are you saying?
Yeah, we should just go in there and chop more wood and just
He's saying
gain
you need to go
experience.
get
Y'all need to
aggro
go
while he
hunt
charges
some
up his
pigs and
attack.
get-
Yes,
pig-
we are gonna
pig
we are
head.
gonna farm the hell out of these pigs and direwolves in the little forest outside.
Y'all need to go to
Until we-
Goldshire and do all the quests in there, and then
And
you can
then
go
we
into.
also just need to just eat up something before that it dies and then learn new magic.
Exactly. You got to go to your trainer and spend at least 20 gold getting all your spells and everything.
Or else up in sometimes 100 gold.
Oh my god.
And then that they are rather rude to you.
And then you have to put in like 60 gold to get your mount. It makes no fucking sense.
Or just that, or else than that we can just meet up with somebody else that just go like, feeble, curse one.
I'm wanting to shoot whatever logic this is right now.
All right.
Okay, I want.
That's Red
Well,
Dead
I
Redemption.
want to make
It's
a
different
point.
movie.
I want to make a point for canon that unless the New Hope townsfolk demand it for evidence, I'm keeping Rika's notes to continue studying it for any, even just like random names or whatever. So if
Okay.
we had to play a part later on, we'd have some information.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also want to keep studying it for anything that might be like coded or anything in there. I doubt that there is going to be anything so obvious, but I just want to keep looking at it when we get a chance.
Okay.
And
For canon information, I would like to say that if the townsfolk do ask for the Riker's notes, I'm going to say, what notes?
well, no, they know that they're the ones who found them.
Yeah.
We're not gaslighting the
That
townsfolk.
can't we
Are you
just
talking
They're
about
probably
these
just
notes?
not
make a
going to
copy?
care.
Yeah, I
Can't we
don't
just
see that
like
being a
make
big
a
deal.
yeah?
You didn't
same.
know.
Well, you didn't
I don't think
find.
they're
How about we
Those
go
weren't notes.
where
Those
we want to go?
Well, let's go Shadesbane. It's
Shadesbane.
Shadesbane.
Shadesbane was
Shadesbane Middle's close.
Shadesbane is just the straightest way.
And I feel like we could either go to Melody Hill from there, or both, or after, or even down to Strange Way.
Let me see here.
Melody Hill's just across the river.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's see. If we go to if we go to Shadesbane Vale, then to Melody Hill, but then at the end of the day, he also said something about Pinewick too.
That's down here.
Yeah.
The thing, like, I think unless something directs us up toward Oribos along the way, I think we'd be better off eliminating 4 in a row if we're gonna do that, and maybe we won't have to worry about Oribos. But if we go Shadesbane Vale, hop across the river and come around to Melody Hill, cross country it down to Pinewick, go over to Strange Way again, hop the river, come back up to New Hope, enter the tomb.
to like a check-in point for like New Hope afterwards, and then if that we discovered enough strength or whatever, then we go to the tombs. But if something major down is going on up in like Ouroboros,
We'll have to do it, but
right?
we can kill this 4 spot down here all in one run.
Meanwhile, Chris is taking note to make something very major happen in Orbo. So
Well, no, he just needs to know what our eventual plan is.
Oh
He's
no!
just over here writing down an Orbos
Ouroboros
dragon.
beholder dragon.
Oh no! Put that energy away. Never bring
Undead
it back.
beholder
Put
dragon.
that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Okay,
Got
so
worse.
We're gonna go to Shadesbane.
Yeah.
okay, so y'all are leaving the tombs now. Y'all are in the crypt still.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
leave.
I'm gonna find a horse and cart.
I mean,
Okay,
unless,
so
unless
at-
we're prevented from leaving the tombs.
As y'all get up, y'all realize the tomb or the crypt is built back up.
Well, yeah,
Exactly how it
Lavandra
was.
said that it was.
Lavandra sitting there. Oh, this is good. Man, Commonwealth knew how to make food. I thought they always make gruel. But yeah, y'all get out of town. You see people walking around. You see Jensen sitting at the edge of the cemetery. Like, yeah, looks like y'all made it out.
Yeah.
Yes, we
Match his
did.
energy.
Is that a new belt?
Nah.
Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna go find my lemur brethren
Okay.
because I remember them having a horse and cart that carried all their shrimp.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Where were they going for their festival?
They were going to Shadesbane Vale, actually.
Cool.
Can we tag along?
Yeah, we're going to Shadesbane Vale.
Okay, so
As
y'all
well.
are heading up to them to.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, how you doing? We're just trying to pick. We've been picking stuff up. We're just seeing if the town's okay.
My brother. Are you still heading to Shadesbane Vale?
Well, we were actually going to head out because our management got knocked over. And so we don't really have anything to trade. We don't have anything to do in the town right now, but
Did we hire you to get us there?
Or else that we can basically serve as protection for y'all.
well, the thing is, we can't get out of Bremer right now. Y'all would know that there is like something keeping everyone in Bremer.
Well, no, we're just trying to get to Shadesbane Vale.
Right, yeah.
And if they're trying to do
But-
mana shrimping, they need to get to the river.
No, they're in the trees.
Yeah,
The mana shrimp are in the trees?
They grow in
They're
little.
trees.
They grow in little puddles in the trees.
yeah.
But it says scrimble bottom, scrimble reel is a 6-foot advantage for fishing for mana fish.
You mana fish, yeah, but I mean you can
Mana
find
shrimp are not mana fish?
yeah, you can find mana shrimp in the river.
Oh, okay.
the trees.
You did.
I mean, I was
was
just
weird. We were
basically
going
just basically offering
copies.
just our services to be their walking guard for safe travel, pretty much.
Yeah, but now they don't have a reason to go to Shadesbane Vale, so
Right.
instead
I
of
mean
us
we were
being a walking
going
guard,
we were gonna sit here unless we got a reason to.
Well,
then
why
let
don't
us buy
we-
your cart from you.
Yeah.
Or why don't we hire you for courier service to take us to Shadesbane Vale? You might find more work along the river.
Well, heck, how much you want to pay?
How much was all your shrimp worth?
It
don't
was
know.
like 2,000 gold.
We can
Ooh.
afford that.
But,
But- But
But hey, if we can make a middling profit,
I didn't know how much mana shrimp they had.
I believe that my life is worth 25 gold for the next couple of days, so I will offer 25 gold for a ride.
Okay, so wait, which way y'all going? Y'all going up the Shadesbane Vale with the If we can go by the Riola River, I can we can maybe do some fishing over there.
Dude, that they want to go to basically the river
It,
path.
go-
Yeah, just
it
go by
goes
the path,
right.
yeah.
It goes right by Shadesbane Vale. Yes.
Sure.
I mean, the river.
So
is
maybe
right
we
there.
can find something in there. There's some big pike in there, maybe.
Okay, we'll do that.
Wait,
Yes.
did we acquire a fancy reel?
Yes,
Y'all did, yeah.
we did.
The scrimble reel.
Yes.
Are you're gonna produce a scrimble reel?
I don't have it.
I don't know
I
who
have
has
it.
it, but
Are you going to produce a?
Yes, that Drusilla is just going to say that, well, then that we do have the dispensal that is rather fancy fishing just implement by just a scribble bottle.
Is that a prototype scrimble bottom reel? 6 foot, medium weight?
Why,
It is
yes,
indeed.
is.
Yes.
It can reel in up to 30 pounds.
Oh my goodness.
Someone over the side. Ah!
Ah!
There's only a weight on it. It's fine.
Okay. A lead sinker
You hooked my
smack you-
nuts.
Oh no!
What now?
My bowl of nuts.
It's just a bowl of nuts. It's just like pistachios.
Oh no, I'm allergic.
Oh no, my cabbages.
So yes,
I tell you what, I'll give y'all a free ride if you give me this ride.
sure. That is
Done.
that is an accord we can agree.
Done. We have a ride, which would mean it takes less time, and would cost us a thing we acquired that we weren't really going to do.
I mean, hey,
It's
trade up.
almost like the DM gave it to us so that we could use it for trade purposes.
Trade up. Trade up.
Well, I had another idea for
It
y'all.
is a trading.
travel.
Other idea? Too late. Jed done showed up and screwed up your whole thing.
It's fine. It's fine.
Just now, we're not going to be able to fight that fish boss.
Oh,
Well,
has
no,
your-
I was
that
going to
has your
say
element.
that the alternative was Linus, but
Oh,
Look, we were going to end up fishing with it and catching old Greg,
well,
and
but
then we did a whole
hello,
bunch of-
I
Greg.
think, but Linus is Arden's giant crab, right?
Yeah.
I think that we were leaning toward having Arden and Lavandra and crew
Stay
hang
here.
back.
Yeah.
yeah,
Keep
and
it
then that
down.
we can basically just have, because that eventually what I'm picturing is that New Hope is literally, we are building this New Hope of resources and such.
Well, it's also on the doorstep of the tombs. If
Right.
something's gonna happen, it's gonna spread to New
And
Hope.
then that's kind of like our, in a sense, our hub town in a sense.
And if Arden and Linus are still there, and if they needed, like, I feel like we're not gonna leave without telling Arden and Lavandra what our
I'm
scheme
here.
is.
I'm still here.
I'm talking in meta.
I can
And
hear the meta. I'm a DMPC.
So we'll let them know what our plan is.
Right.
If something happens at New Hope and they have to evacuate with Linus, they should theoretically be able to get, catch up close to us or get ahead of us and meet us halfway.
And also, what I am also thinking is that due to the fact that we had also provided them with just this prototype fishing reel, is then that they can possibly maybe also like supply us with just some mana fish or shrimp, and just at those times of need as sort of like a vendor almost.
Well, the main point being,
Right.
we have a ride to
Yeah.
Shadesbane.
We have a ride, and maybe we can build this later.
Right.
We
Yeah.
have a backup plan if something happens at
Right.
New Hope. Arden knows to catch up to us and tell us what the fuck.
Yeah.
Well, aside from that, if you have anything you want to buy, or I'll give y'all a discounted price for helping us out.
What do they have?
No mana shrimp.
They don't get any mana shrimp, but you see some. You see a couple of things. You see. Okay, everything is labeled. You see some of the wildlings, putting some stuff up for light display. I mean, they're not expecting anyone to come by, but they see y'all looking.
Mm-hmm.
You see what looks like a bag of holding.
Okay. How much is bag of holding?
500.
Anybody got 40 gold?
I'll give it to you.
I'm gonna buy the bag of holding.
Okay, so you buy a bag of holding. You see a couple of cloaks of protection for 800.
What about blank books? Like journals?
You don't see any journals, but you do see some mana potions.
What else we got?
You got some goggles of dark vision, a jug of alchemy, and you have some pressure weapons.
Oh, I've got a purple.
Yeah.
Pick one of
Went
these
there
up
with a
and
shot.
I got the Daisy rifle. I'm good. What are the price points on the mana potion?
The level 1 is 25, and they have 4 of those, and 75 gold for the other level 2s, which are 2. Or they
And
have
so
to.
they essentially just restore a single spell slot
Yes.
of whatever level.
Gotcha.
I will.
Oh yeah, here we go. You do see some scrolls as well.
How much was the best mana potion?
75.
For a level 2 equivalent.
I'm going to take one of those.
I am going to take 4 of the 25s.
The babies.
Okay,
So,
so that's 4 level 1s. You just buy them out.
yep, I just paid just 100 gold.
So the scrolls, level 1, you have Burning Hands, Fall Cloud, Alarm, and Gift of Alacrity.
All cloud, alarm, and gift of alacrity.
And those are 50 gold apiece.
Okay.
For level 2, they have Vortex Warp and Magic Mouth for 100 gold.
No.
Hold, please. I need to look at what these are running. And you said 100 for
Yes.
the level 2s?
Too bad that Eldritch Knight cannot learn spells.
And level 3 spells are Fly, Haste, and Fireball for 150.
Wait a second. No, I want a fireball. Just want fireball.
I was thinking about playing this character in your game.
Yeah.
Show you his name. I don't remember making it. But he's a fire wizard.
And this here.
Forest name.
I'm just gonna make my character. I was gonna make the her game because I'm gonna
That's
be
what I'm doing.
training.
Are we still streaming?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're still streaming.
We're just
Okay.
So
Sorry, I just had to run to the restroom.
Are we done?
Yeah, if that's all the shopping you want to do.
Well,
I don't have any more money.
I'm still looking.
if she's not gonna buy the fireball one, I want to buy the fireball.
I'm
one.
probably not buying Fireball.
I want to buy the fireball.
Oh, you get that scroll.
Oh, okay. Can I learn from scrolls?
You can't learn from scrolls, but you can use
Pop
scrolls.
them off, yeah.
You could just sit there in the middle of combat and start reading, chanting. Then you automatically.
Do you abide the rule that it has to be a spell that's on your class list that you can access?
Nah, you can learn any spell.
Excellent.
Because that
I like wizards being interesting. Okay.
yeah, then
I
that
agree.
because that I think that it doesn't apply for Eldritch Knight because in that we got such a limited spell anyway.
And that was a level 3.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so it's 150 gold. You do see some health potions as well.
How much are the health potions?
I'll get back to it. I'm getting back to it. Get back. Get on. Get. Fuck. I lost it. Healing potions. They have 5 for 50 gold apiece. Then 150 gold apiece for the greater healing potions. They have 3 of those.
150
Watch
for
out.
the big ones.
Yeah.
All right, I'll buy one of those and one little one.
Oh, okay.
I will buy 2 little ones.
Okay.
Watch out. I get my next level. I cast level 3 spells.
I would like to purchase the Vortex Warp scroll for 100.
Okay.
And you said that the level 2 mana potions were
75.
75. I'll take one of those.
If only I could smite. Fireball smite.
Holy fire.
Holy fire.
That's like flame strike basically,
Yeah.
but it would be a lot more dangerous.
I'm just being dumb. My favorite thing I've ever done with smite was put it on a whip.
Time to be a Belmont.
I used thunderous smite on a whip once, just to intimidate the people around me.
Okay, so as y'all are finishing up everything, I'll let you buy whatever you need to buy, but
Yeah, that was
just for the sake of brevity,
Mhm.
I'm out of gold. I have 29 gold.
I have 0. I had to borrow.
No problem.
Obviously.
okay, so as y'all are getting all that done, what else would y'all like to do before y'all venture out?
I'd like to start a cookbook.
Okay. So you have one recipe.
Well, I have one recipe.
Williams two.
Why
I'll
didn't
give
we
him,
get the recipe for the really hot mana shrimp?
I'll give him
If
some of the
Mama,
like
don't
pages out of the back of Rika's like notebook.
Okay, yeah.
Use them for something better.
Oh wait, you're talking
Give
about
me-
the spicy wings.
Just give me an
Spicy wings,
intelligence check to see if you can think of anything you've had in the
Here.
last few days.
Spicy wings.
Intelligence check, so
Yeah.
a 9.
A 9. You don't know what kind of chilies that were used in those wings,
I mean, he's not dumb, but he's not particularly.
and I don't think you had any mana shrimp. So
I don't think I did either.
yeah, so you don't know anything about that. But if in the next few days y'all want to help him with that, but yeah, so you're doing that. What are you doing?
Basically after that, she would have bought everything that she's just gearing up, just ready to go.
Since I did the speak with dead thing and I got the echo that gives me some armor proficiency, can I scout amongst all of the like dead Iron Feathers bodies and find a set of armor that I can salvage for myself that would fit a
Definitely.
large Une lady?
Together, some iron
You see
feather.
the Nax Iron Feathers, they're big.
Okay.
So they're about your size
Okay.
compared to like the good tires and Zetra.
Then yeah, I would like
I
to
would-
scavenge a set of armor.
I would.
Oh.
I would. In the idea of assisting you, I would get the other Une to help fashion the armor
Yeah.
because you've never been an armor wearing
That's
Une,
true. That's true.
and they are,
That's true.
and
Very
so
true.
like they could help it. They could help you
Yeah,
manipulate it a little bit.
Manipulate it and then just get you just like one of
so
those
you find a breastplate.
things to just hitch on your spell
Boot
book for.
What?
But
And you get art.
to like hitch on that your spell book
Oh.
with.
I got you.
Yeah, and you
Whole
bring it
thing.
over to the Une caravan, and they're more than happy to help you without cost to
Yeah.
fit it.
Because-
Takes breastplate off of male Oven, puts it on female character, immediately goes from awesome breastplate to like little bikini.
Because I already feel like that my AC is okay at an 18 ish. But plate do I want plate?
I
Can
don't
we
know.
find plate here that would fit you?
I mean, y'all haven't gone to the Une camp.
But then I'm possibly out of funds and can't afford plate.
Yeah,
Plate's expensive.
I'm just telling you now. They have half plate for 1,200 gold.
Nah, I'm good. That me and just my chainmail and shield in.
14
I
plus.
Okay, so that's
I'm good.
After buying the juice boxes and giving him some money, I'm gonna go by the guardhouse to see if that's where those 3 Iron Feathers are being held.
yeah, they're in there.
Is the chief deputy there?
Jensen?
No, Jensen wasn't the chief deputy. Was he?
No, the Jensen,
Jensen was the deputy.
yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, deputy is Jensen.
Okay.
Yep, right there. Sheriff Ron and Deputy Jensen.
Sheriff Ron's a little out of it, wasn't he?
He's a dwarf-looking man.
I'm saying I thought he was a little out of it when we were starting to talk to folks.
Yeah, I mean, well, but that was like 3 days ago.
Okay. Well, find the sheriff then.
The sheriff,
Wrong.
you see the sheriff. Well, thank you for, getting these guys to us. It's
Guy-
always
guy-
good to not see so much bloodshed.
Guy asks, what are you gonna do with them?
Hard labor, indentured servitude, maybe. They did try to kill us, you know.
Yeah, but forced labor seems way worse than just often.
Well, I'm going to give them an avenue out. I'm not just going to force labor. They're going to
I want to
build
teach
up
them a
skills.
vocation.
Teach them a vocation.
Mm.
Learn about life outside the Commonwealth.
Yeah, looks like he sounds like somebody who chews a lot of tobacco.
I do too. A lot of tobacco actually have a condition now. It's heart disease.
What? It's heart disease. Right. When did the Linger say we were heading out? Morning?
As soon as y'all need to.
Okay. Alright. Well, I'm just hanging out with them,
Same.
and if they had decided it's gonna be a while, I'm breaking out the mead.
Okay, so
Just to like chillax with my brethren.
so you're talking with them about that. Is there anything else you would like to do?
That's your justice. Do it. Just don't let them stab you in the back.
Oh, if they stab me in the back, I'm gonna stab them in the throat. I got this knife, and he pulls out like.
That's not a knife.
That's
I take out my
all of a sudden he just
my great sword. I'm like, this is a knife.
Ren just pops out of nowhere, doesn't.
Ren, did you just step
Whoa.
out of the bathroom that's there?
Yes.
Ren,
I don't even know what's going on. I just
Ren
know.
doesn't know the definition of an actual knife. He literally pulled out a great sword.
To be fair, he did chop those onions with it skillfully.
And,
Yeah, that they're
Okay,
gonna leave after hearing that they're gonna be put to hard labor.
Okay, so they do all that. As y'all are getting into town, you see Arden Fink come in, and Levandra's like, "How you doing?" It's like, "I'm doing okay. I just need to come in here and talk with y'all."
Okay.
I haven't been able to get much information on where they could be, but I think if I'm correct, the biggest library is probably in Shadesbane Vale. So that might be a good place to go if you want to learn about some of the stuff about the tombs of Darrowan. I just figured I'd give that out to you. I'm gonna stick around here. Madame Greta is not looking good, and I feel like we need to stick around to make sure the town does not come to the same fate it did a few days ago.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, is that everything? Oh,
We had actually decided to go there, but they
Oh.
gave us extra incentive.
Yes, thank you. That will be great and valuable resource. Thank you.
I will say, be careful there. There is the embassy from the Commonwealth there.
Can I ask you something?
Yes.
Very important. How are the restaurants? How would you rate the food?
4 out of 5.
Okay.
Wren has a new life goal.
I know.
Embassy will be there. Anything that we need to
Turns
know
out that's
about,
what
like
your
weapon
protocol
clearance
fallen
or
god
anything
was
like
actually all
that?
about.
Cooking.
You can carry weapons freely.
Or rather,
It doesn't have any regulations against weapons.
Good idea.
But the fact that it's the emissary of the
Well,
Commonwealth.
don't walk into the embassy with weapons. It's probably, but generally the town is okay with it.
But, and then remember, they can
Noted.
smell it.
No,
so-
all Vernon's doing is it disappears, reappears.
I mean, that I can basically just leave my hammer somewhere and then it can just come back to me.
Well, if we manage to find some spider lilies along the way, we just have to know how to make them into perfume.
We'll figure
Or
it out.
just rub them on ourselves.
right.
We can make it.
Boutonnieres!
Looks through the alchemical supplies, see if there's ambergrease.
And hooray, does that give me a chance to use my sage
I mean,
feature?
the simplest method of, and this is me speaking, like meta-wise, the simplest way of making a perfume is making a tincture, high-proof alcohol infused, like, and then just it's very, very simple. So I mean, I feel like you said you've got alchemy supply. I feel like we could manage that.
I mean, yeah, that we can easily make that, and plus
Just
that
make
we can name it
spider
something
shots to
called
get
like
people
that,
down
like
the road.
that the Shadesbane Amour.
I'm pretty sure that's gonna be
Ter-
toxic. Lilies are generally
2
toxic.
sessions down the road, we're making spider lily mead, and just going.
Pause
And
and
dying.
pause and
Well then,
All right.
it's settled then. If you need my help or if you need Levandra's help, just let me know. We will be here.
as soon as I can, I gotta get a message.
Bounce.
And then you just hear 2 sets of feet as they walk away.
So,
So I was like, as she comes up to say goodbye, I was gonna go, wah!
Well, actually, she is going to say goodbye. It's like, well, y'all don't die again.
What did he look?
trying not to.
Finger guns.
Anyway, I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna get drunk tonight.
Ooh,
Oh,
Don't die.
Bam.
make sure to keep your face covered. Because that he does wear a mask that we don't know what he looks like.
oh.
Oh no, this is Lavandra speaking.
Oh, okay.
Which is a weird thing to say when someone's getting drunk. You're to keep your face covered.
Yeah, sure. Asphyxiate all your vomit.
Don't let anybody.
So as y'all wind down and get ready for the trip, that's where we'll end this session and this arc of Darrowan.
With max echoes.
With max echoes,
Delicious.
level what, 5?
Yeah.
5.
No, 7.
Fine.
I see what you did there.
You should have gone for just one more instead.
So for the next few, I mean, this has been kind of spotty just because of personal stuff, but for the next few sessions that we do on Sunday, we'll be doing some fill-in games. I believe we're going to be starting with Jed's fill-in game, and potentially moving on after that, depending on the scheduling and everything and how fast I can get everything set up for the next one. We might be going into Neysa's game, which is going to be a 5e game for both. And it's gonna be
With
tons
the
of fun.
same dang characters.
I mean, I have to make a new character because I'm
Like,
not gonna be
So,
doing.
no,
I'm
really,
not playing with
everyone's making a character to bring to my game, and then the same character's going to show up in Neysa's game. Different level, different place, different time, different story.
We love multiverse theory.
We're
It could
we're
be
remixing the
it could be
remix,
connected.
so it'll be back
We
to
don't
normal.
know.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
if somebody dies somewhere, we multiverse them in. If you don't want to.
Yeah. No, just Madrid shows up.
Honestly, I kind
You
of
will all die.
built mine thinking that you would want to bring Madrid in.
Look, I
But then you
mean,
said
All right,
no.
let's close this out.
okay. Anyway, y'all take it easy. Y'all have a good night. I hope you had a good 4th. Yeah.
Stay
Hope-
safe.
Stay safe.
And since Knox in here,
Don't
Don't
let
Like,
me-
comment, like, subscribe. Thank you. And then make sure to check out us on all of our social medias. Underneath Team Bonus.